Damn it, man.
We just gonna get right to it because it's so disappointing, so hurtful. That they gonna make us have to go to a game 5.
If the Eagles lose to the Browns on Sunday, and I'm like entertaining going to the game, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna go?
I've been entertaining it, treating myself to the game.
I'm definitely gonna tell
you. I don't want to see them lose to the Browns.
I would throw up. I think I might throw up.
The Browns, like their name, I don't like
the
their
Browns.
name. Like
who is the Browns? Who are they? Who they ever been into anybody? I'm like, those people that are fans of the Browns, they have to be. They don't have no other choice because you live where you live.
It's not that they've always been a bad team. It's just
they're the Browns.
Brown, like Brown is so, but not Bruno Brown because Bruno Brown, but the Browns for a football team, like no, I don't know. You gotta give me a little bit. The Brown, I don't know something.
Brown Bears,
the Brown Bullies, the Brown Brawlers. I don't know something. But Brown is just Brown. Cleveland. Think about it, because you got the Cavaliers. Like how the hell you got Cavaliers? Brown. No.
Because they're Cleveland.
And I like Cleveland. It's a great place. And the fucking Beavers be running down the street.
You know what? With the Beavers, I can't.
Why is it Beavers in Cleveland running down the street? And don't say it ain't y'all, because guess what? When I came to Cleveland, because I did, and I came to Cleveland, I took a picture of LeBron, biggest picture ever of LeBron James on the wall, on the stadium or the arena place. And there was a freaking beaver running across the street
like a stray cat,
like a squirrel would here. And I'm looking. I said, and my vision ain't the best, and we was a little far away. So I'm looking, and I'm like, what the hell is that? It's a beaver, and IKD. I have a picture of the beaver scurrying along the Cleveland, street that we were on, but Cleveland, Cavalier, Browns. Just think about it,
No, they can stay the stinky Browns. They can stay the stinky Browns.
But come on, Eagles, man. Research why they're Browns. Maybe they have to have.
Like I need some better plays called.
But our team is,
I need our defense to step their game up, man. It's just like
Aaron Nola almost gave me a heart attack last night.
So we back on baseball.
I don't know. He's so good. Like he is. Everybody was hitting everything.
Everything.
From the first guy that got on as soon as he got on there, he got a whole freaking. It was over for me. Yeah. My whole energy was like,
yeah, it was ugly.
I can see how this is going to go.
Yeah. From the beginning,
the first fucking hit.
From the first.
Are you kidding me? And I feel bad for Nola because he's a great pitcher.
He didn't look like it last night.
That was not. That was not.
And none of our hitters. None of our hitters.
And then the other one comes in. He lets them get fucking.
He didn't get
on base 3 on twice. Like
I stopped watching it.
I had to turn it off after that. I knew.
In order for me to have a good night.
I didn't even see us score because
no, I didn't either.
I couldn't watch it anymore.
I didn't even know. And I was at Nate's house.
Nate's trying to DJ with my godson. Shout out to DJ Nate. I love
DJ
Nizzy. He is such a great person, and he's really working with my godson, teaching him how to DJ. So, and Dean just loves going there with Nate. But I'm watching the game and they over there cracking up. I'm over there like, look at this shit. They trying to DJ. I'm over there having a
snap,
a fit. She said, I'm already depressed. I'm sorry, I rise. I love you, sis. But this is ridiculous.
It's like,
maybe
and
we
then
need to go down to the Citizens Bank Park and put some cinnamon and some sugar and some shit. With some candles or something.
And that was just a hurt loss. Like, God,
the Mets are not better than us. That's my point.
Exactly.
Good morning, baby. That's the point that's making me so mad. They are not better than us. How y'all let them look like the fucking Yankees of old or us last night? I cannot.
Shout out to I Rise Over and Drink podcast every Monday.
I'm just so, and I don't, so I'm just gonna, sis, can you just go on and start your morning?
I know, all right?
Because we
thank you
right now.
for bringing things back into perspective. Because I threw us way off track. You know, we have to start our show the way we start our show every morning, people. We just jumped right in because that's the kind of day it is. That's the kind of mood we're in. But we're gonna reel it back. We're gonna settle into our seats or into if you're in your car on your way to your destination, just soften your gaze, allow your eyes to come to a gentle close. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Slow and controlled with healing, positive intentions. Exhale, cleanse, detox, and release anything from the mind, body, and spirit that is taking up space and serves no purpose. Take another deep breath. Hold it and then exhale. Feel that heavy weight released and slowly come back into awareness. Breath work is amazing, people. You really have to just try it and you will feel a release. You will feel different. You'll feel better. It's like so many, and it's so many different types of breath work exercises. Like you can do fast, slow, change the pace, alternating, your inhales, your exhales, counting, holding your breath, different ways and different breath work techniques benefit different parts of the body, mind, or spirit. Like you can literally do certain things with your nostrils if you suffer from allergies, and certain type of breath work for headaches, even breath work for sex if you want to have better sex.
So listen, I'm learning how to, because as you guys know, I have cardiac issues, so I really want to heal my heart naturally. And I got to get moving, So I've been learning how to do this technique called fire breathing. Okay. And it is very intense.
Yes, it is.
Yes. I rise. It's such a good.
Read what she said.
She says alternating.
I don't got my glasses.
Calms me down. Short breaths slow down my asthma issues. So breathing helps doing alternating breathing techniques helps her. So, and that's what I was just speaking of. I rise. The fire breathing technique, it literally heals your body. So the man that does it says that if you do this, he has a 21-day challenge. And I'm a rebel. Anytime somebody if it's that challenge, I'm not gonna complete it. I'm just being honest. I'm just keeping it real. And so every time somebody says challenge, I just get halfway through. I'm like, what the fuck? Who said I had to do this?
But you're so competitive. You have to do it.
And I'm so competitive. I am. So I have to do this for my health because I do want to live, and I do want to live long enough to see my grandchildren.
What is explain to what is fire breathing?
The fire breathing technique is a technique where you breathe through your nose and you push your chest out, but you open your hands like like you do this,
all that energy.
Yeah, so you do this and you can feel like when you do that, you'll just feel all of this energy in your body. Like you'll just feel it from that first time. And it's just the way you have to do it. And it's all about like, hey chef. And so you breathing through your nose, and it's all about breathing in through your nose. Because when you breathe in through your nose, I think it's not carbon dioxide like I said last week. It's nitrous oxide. And so nitrous oxide, it does something I'm gonna look it up because I'll be forgetting. But I know that doing that breathing technique literally like heals your cells in your body. It helps you bring back all the oxygen into your cells. And all of our diseases and everything start at the cellular structure. We heal our cells, and we get new cells every 90 days. Like we literally can reinvent our whole body in 90 days. Everything brand new. But we just have to do everything different than we was doing the 90 days prior. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Flyboy Nah.
Hey Nah.
Heard
the dragon. Yeah, so he's on Facebook.
I'm gonna look
He's
that
a
up,
yogi,
bro. Dragon breath.
and he calls it fire breathing. It might be the same technique. They probably.
He's trying to be fucking sarcastic. So you never know with Nah.
But it's just that's what he calls it. So I've been You know, doing I'm
I
gonna
love
do
you
that
too, babe.
21-day challenge. And listen, it doesn't take that long. So it's like you're gonna breathe for a few minutes and then go your ass or like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So it's not like Herman, who I love, who I've been avoiding. I'll be back at you, Herman. That told me I can't eat a damn thing.
He told you, eat air. Tell me how I'm supposed to eat with no air. No air.
No, tell me how I'm supposed to eat with no food.
No air. He don't want you to even eat air. I can't eat nothing.
So then, but
Just
let me tell you
sleep.
something. But I'm not gonna lie. I love the Herman Zoo community. They're so supportive. I know they're like, "Where's Khadijah? She just ducked out on it." They send you all kinds of recipes and all kinds of stuff. You know, they give you ideas of the kind of foods that
I'm gonna pay for my membership. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and I keep forgetting. I'm gonna pay for my
community, and I'm really going to,
like
get down with it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna keep on doing this because once my trial period is over, it costs me. It's not free. So
what?
Herman's class. It's not free after the trial period. So. But like I'm just so fucking snacky. Like I like to eat sugar. Like I got a sugar addiction,
and that's the problem
like,
too.
I'm straight up.
Sugar feeds.
I have
sugar
a fucking sugar addiction. I'm just gonna not lie about it. If I can quit anything,
sugar and stress.
Sugar is like, give me that soda, and I know it's bad for me, and I have stopped. So I know I've seen the results. But it's just like with any addiction. Every time you go back, it's harder to come out the next time.
Sugar is the first
devil.
crack. It's
Sugar's
crack. Like
Sugar
it's crack. That's why
sugar.
It is like it's in everything. So therefore, it's the hardest thing to cut out.
And it makes me so
almost
mad. It was like a concerted effort to get us to be addicted to it. So you know what I'm saying? Like really, it really was made to get us addicted.
I'm addicted to sugar.
Because all the stuff that we eat in this country, you can't go to Switzerland or even London. The cereals, why can't we have the same ingredients in our Fruit Loops that they got over there in London and they Fruit Loops? They look just alike. Why is ours got monocytoside? What the fuck is this? What are we eating? And I'm guilty, and we're all guilty of eating these things. Why? Yeah. Because this is what they have created for us. You know what I'm saying? And my weight problem way too long to eat. Can't wait to eat right. That part, all right. But you know what? And the thing for me is I don't eat a lot. I just eat the wrong shit. Well, not all the time either.
I'm about to say because you eat healthier than me.
I really do. That's
eating
crazy.
habits. But you know what?
And menopause, I don't like it.
You know what? F menopause, because menopause is kicking my butt right now. She got this thing, y'all.
Things, so let me tell y'all. So KD needs to stay off the TikTok shop.
If this works, I'm definitely going to order this, y'all.
They better not be white, because I did not order white, and I'm going to be mad if they're white. See, this is why I don't like. This better be black inside this box. But anyway, guys, so I ordered translators, automatic translators. Okay, when you put these on and you're wherever you are and people are speaking in another language,
they banned Fruit Loops in Cali. What the hell?
Did they? Wow,
like
that's some bullshit right here. So wherever you, they're black because I'm about to go in. All right. So wherever you are, and I opened them with you guys, so from cafeterias, from school cafeterias and stuff, I said. So.
Yeah, come on through. Come on. You need a charger? That's Bruno.
So these translators look just like regular earbuds. You put them in. And I believe they play music as well.
They probably work like regular earbuds.
So that's so decent. So you listening to a song, and then they be like, whatever they say, and then you hear them. Okay? And so I'm excited. Okay? That I need to stay on TikTok.
So when she told me she had these, I was like, oh, you got to wear these at the nail salon.
They look exactly like any other ear.
You got to wear these at the Nellery. Do you
I'm
know
going to the Nelly tomorrow.
how much shit
I
they be
cannot
talking about us
wait
when we go to get our feet
to
done?
hear
And then
what
you
they
gonna know
saying.
what they talk.
I cannot wait. I'm like a kid in a candy
Oh.
store.
Oh,
When I go to the poppies and they say something, I'm be like, you know what, Poppy, you is right. They're gonna be like, yeah, yes, Pop. What we talking about? We can have a conversation now.
listen,
I used to translate on my phone in the Nelson line. They've been talking shit about people and what they cooking for.
I know they be talking shit.
Grand Rise, and I know they do.
Good morning, good brother.
I know, and that's exactly because soon as I'm gonna say what you say, because I'm gonna tell everybody don't come here and get their nails done. We gonna protest outside.
Oh my God.
What you say? Cause y'all not gonna be talking shit about us while we giving y'all our money.
Yo, to have that's like having a superpower to be able to translate any language.
And I really want to do the Russian. I really want to, cause my girlfriend Anna Linovich. Shout out to Anna Linovich. Where you at, Anna? If you see this, I miss you, girl. That was my girl. She was a Russian girl. Her name was Anna, and she taught me so much about how they lived in Russia. And you know me, she come over here. They live up in Fox Chase, so she was like, when we lived in Russia, we ate chicken feet and I'm like, how y'all lived over there? She's like, they government gave us everything. Everything. The government gave them everything. They didn't get none of their own shit. Toilet paper, food, everything. And she said we ate chicken feet and all these crazy. And I'm like, damn, that's how y'all. She's like, we wasn't allowed to have no religion, couldn't believe in God at all. And so I said, damn, and then y'all came over here and moved to Fox Chase?
I mean, shit, yeah.
Look, your dad and mom, she gonna say, girl, it's crazy. How you go from chicken feet in Russia to Fox Chase in 5.4 in an airplane ride?
I said you can tell when they talking shit though, because they ask you a question right after they talk shit to their co. Yeah, they do. I want them. I'm about to start using my Google Translate.
And guess what? They wasn't even that much. I think they were like $20 or something.
That's hilarious. I
can't wait. And I'm gonna be next week when I come back, y'all. I'm gonna be like, let me tell y'all what I heard. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna document every language that translated with these. I'm just gonna go around. I'm going to Chinatown. I'm just gonna go down there and listen.
Oh.
They will ask you, you want cut down right after that, her toenail long.
Yo! Oh my God! Oh God! Yo, I need these earbuds in my life. Yo,
I'm cracking the fuck up.
I need
her toenails long like carrots. That's why I bought them. Cause I don't play. See, certain shit. Let me just say something about IKD. Certain shit I don't play.
I can picture
You're not gonna keep getting my money. And talking shit. I don't give a fuck.
I can picture her jumping.
And I ain't gonna lie. I'm a beauty. I'm from the industry. I'm licensed cosmetologist for 20-something years. And I ain't gonna lie and say after. But you're not gonna sit here and talk about these people while they in your face.
She's gonna jump up out that fucking nail
I'm gonna let them finish my feet.
No, you not.
Oh no, because I ain't going out with my feet half done.
I would.
And then I'm gonna be like,
give me.
Here go half.
Well, you don't pay until.
Here go half the money. I will not be back here. And I heard everything you said.
No, you gotta repeat it back.
No. I am. I'm gonna say, and they're gonna be looking at me, and that's why you get half. And I'm gonna tell everybody don't come in and get their nails done. They're gonna be like, no, don't. We sorry. No. We not sorry. You're lying.
And sue the shit out of them.
And did you get any of that money? So
especially if they say anything racist.
But not only that, y'all. So I'm a travel bug. Like I love to travel. I love to get on the plane, be out, get in my car. So when I go to other places in other countries and they're talking,
you gonna know what
I know what to say. Like You know, and then I can just go on my phone and say and find out how to say it back.
How to say it back.
Parlez-vous français, you know? Like, no.
I knew this troll I knew this troll was going to come from up under his bridge.
No.
Like the troll that he is.
Go away.
And have something to say with his blue and his orange.
We don't, no.
Why you even give him, don't even say his name this morning. He's troll.
Wishbone, but
the troll of New York City. New York City.
Yo.
Troll.
No.
Oh.
No.
Shout out to DJ Wishbone, Johnny Wishbone, all the way from the NYC.
Yes.
He's our New York brother, so we love him.
Love Wishbone, but not this.
We don't like him.
No, not.
We love him.
Not when the teams is playing. You know, not that part. We know everything else, but not that.
He a op during sports.
He definitely a op this morning, getting on here. We are on op. What the fuck? I feel like we are our own op. What the hell? What's going on?
And of all teams, like why it had to be
the Mets though?
Like the Mets.
The Mets and the Braves, y'all fucking can't. Like really? It's only 3 games, guys. Like what the fuck? And y'all gotta play the second one there.
I mean, we can do it. We've done it.
We can do it. And
we've done miraculous things before.
We're the most resilient Thompson. I don't want to hear that. Somebody better do something.
Somebody do something. Somebody better do something. We got too much talent on our team to go out like this.
After we done went out there and had a rally.
All outside and stuff. We was outside. We was outside
for y'all.
I was.
Y'all need to come outside for
doing the belly roll
while y'all in New York and get that win and come on home and end this shit and stop playing.
Stop playing with us.
When we roll up on y'all.
What is up with our Philly teams? They like to give us a heart attack, and they already know we passionate fans. Like y'all already know.
Like that's in the script.
We are passionate fans. Like why do our teams like to do stuff like that to us? Like why?
I don't understand it.
Shout out to the Sixers though.
That's right, all right. We bringing it back to the bank. Let's go.
Because these Phillies,
this is crazy. Like we gotta win.
We gotta win, and we gotta.
Thank God they got on the board. I was like, please don't let us leave with a goose egg. Like really, what the fuck is going on here? Cough on these motherfuckers and
hit somebody with the
hit somebody, nigga. Like god damn,
it was bad.
Letting them walk. They keep getting bases loaded. How many times can you? I watch baseball. My grandfather made me watch it since I was a child. How many times you gonna get bases loaded and somebody's not gonna either get a fucking grand slam or everybody gonna run it in? It's gonna be 2 or 3 runs off that next hit. It's just like the numbers. It's numbers. Like come on, and then y'all did it like 3 times. Every time the base got loaded, I got up and walked off.
I don't even want to look.
I said I got to
because I already know how. Nope.
Because the next person hit a home run, I'm pants out. So let me just walk in the kitchen. This is ridiculous.
Nope.
Come on.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Bad.
It was terrible. I felt like they was kicking me out of the G Shop yesterday. I said, I've been kicked out of Better Play Day. If you think I'm going to sit here and watch this fucking shit show.
This is an abomination.
The hell? I'm out of here.
This is ridiculous.
And we such passionate fans that it really brings your blood pressure up.
And then it's so bad with the Eagles that the little app that we get where we get our tickets from, child, the Eagles tickets that drop down 16%.
They free. They buy one.
They buy
and it come with a jersey.
$5 and you get a shirt. Like you get a soda. The soda's at $10. You get a free soda
and a pretzel. Like what?
They gotta stop chasing pitches and yes, that was terrible. That was terrible. And they were just hitting home runs over this way, over that side.
It was just all you heard was
swing. It was bad.
Like what in the fucking
are you
runs? Don't nobody want no advice from you. Don't nobody want no advice. Nothing from you. You shut. Somebody turn him off?
Do he pitch again? I don't know who's up to pitch next. I don't know who's up to pitch.
We don't want nothing from you.
Roy Halladay and Chooch. The spirit of Roy Halladay and Chooch come upon our team and get us these 2 games. But this is the thing for me. I want y'all to go all the way. Y'all looking nutty. I don't want to have to go through the next series and the next series and all that. How long? Yeah,
that's all I am. Damn right. Nobody want no advice from you.
Angels in the outfield. Go watch that shit or something. Get some inspiration. I don't know. Do something.
I don't know.
And Schwarbaum. Oh, Schwarbaum, you're my
But
favorite.
you know who has impressed me this season? Castellanos.
Yeah.
Castellanos. He pissed me off last year, but man,
I like Castellanos. He has his moments, but this year he's been really holding
hats
us
off
down.
to Castellanos, man. Castellanos has been doing his damn
really
thing.
has.
Like
He really
he like I feel like he the reason why we made it like this fucking far. Like
somebody else needs to do something. This dog.
Come on, don't make that man have to work that
when
hard.
When is the next
team.
game? Is it tonight? Please tell me it's not. I can't go to.
They need a break.
I need a break.
They need to go and regroup.
Oh,
Jesus.
hell no.
They don't even got time to regroup.
It's Paulie anniversary. Happy anniversary, Paulie. I'm going to get drunk first. Look,
shit.
Look, you know I'm lying. Look, I'm going to get drunk. No, I'm going to get a little.
I got to stay. It's a long day.
It's going to be a long day. And Phillies, don't make it longer. Like, come on and win. It's Paulie anniversary. Let's go. Bring the energy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah.
Some Roy
We got a bomb squad, and the Mets is not better than us, yo. We got
Ryan Howard.
We got to settle in.
Some of that tonight.
Call the yoga soldier so I can come and meditate with y'all. Help y'all get y'all minds right, get centered. Y'all nervous. Let go of all of that.
And call me so I can give y'all a motivational speech.
Y'all got this, Phillies. Y'all got this.
Let's go.
Y'all got this. God damn it.
Because I'm not going to talk. I'm going to be like one of them coaches. What the fuck was that?
Start throwing chairs. McKnight, what was that? Bobby Knight? Bobby Knight. He'll throw a fucking chair at your ass.
You played to win the game.
Y'all acting soft. Y'all acting like y'all not from Philly. Y'all acting soft. Maybe we need to Bobby Knight their asses.
Let's go.
Y'all need a little Bobby Knight in y'all life. We need to shake y'all up or something. Throw a little chair at your head.
Pete Rose is my favorite Philly, even though they knocked him out for that. I don't think he should have got knocked out. Look, everybody gambling like a motherfucking man. They fucked you, Pete. They fucked you, Pete. Give Pete Rose his shit.
Long live Pete.
Everybody fucking gambling on everything. They only done took Pete Rose's career, took him out of Philly. Give Pete his roses. Rest in peace. Peace. Pete Rose.
All right, Ira said our team is great. The coach made a bad pitch decision game 1, and last night was just awful. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we got any more pitches? Like, I'm burned out. What's left? Like,
let me in,
left? Like, oh, Lord.
Let me in.
This is ridiculous.
It's goddamn. Like,
I can't do both. And then, see, this is the thing. And this is what I love about October as a Philly sports fan. So October is a special month in sports. It's the only month where everybody plays at the same time.
Yep.
Everybody.
Somebody
out of all of everybody's, somebody needs to do something.
We got too many teams for nobody to be doing that. For nobody to be doing that. I think our 6 is gonna be shit.
But I can't wait. Y'all know.
I don't want to jinx them.
That's my shit right
I don't
here.
be wanting to speak too much.
I'm so excited. And Joel lost 35 pounds.
I don't like to do all that. He done
slimmed down. He's ready to go. The Knicks look good. They done got caught. Stop. Wishbone. Goodbye.
Block. Wishbone.
Don't come on. I think Wishbone.
Turn off.
Stop. Don't his message. Don't try to kill our fucking shot, okay? Because y'all got fucking cat over there. We know. I don't know, and that was a strategic move by the Knicks to get Karl Anthony Towns on their team after we went and got Paul George and what's the other young man's name?
Who
his dad played ball too.
That the Knicks guy?
No, he's on our team now. Who's that other guy? I can't remember. He's a good player too. Anywho, So now y'all done went and got Carl Anthony Towns.
I don't care who nobody get.
It don't matter.
Nobody go get.
It don't matter. Bring it. Bring it. Okay? Because we got the process, baby.
And we trust it.
And we trust the process, okay?
And we trust it.
I can't wait to watch the Mavs, Lakers, Heat, Bucks, and Minnesota. Yeah,
Okay,
I can't wait.
I just can't wait for
basketball this season. Going to be dope.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to win so much money. I'm so. Oh, that's not what. Anywho,
so I haven't gotten into the betting
I'll be
apps
winning.
and all that stuff.
I'll be winning. I'll be winning. I ain't gonna say I don't win. I don't win as much as I would like to win, but one day it's coming.
Deej is a witch doctor, y'all.
No, stop saying that.
No, I'm not gonna stop saying it. I witnessed some witch doctor shit. The fuck? Just because y'all don't be around like that, like, I'm telling you. She the type of motherfucker, like, don't you ever make her mad, because if she do this, with the two fingers, and say anything you do, till you do right by me, Let me tell you what she says to me. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm new in the friend realm. We feel like we've known each other forever, right? But how would you feel if you sitting at the table, you just chilling with somebody, and they say, guess what? You know what I know? You know what I know? Anybody that ever did something wrong to me is dead. What?
They is.
Wait.
I said anybody I ever had a fight with, anybody I ever fought when we was kids, they're all dead.
Physical fight.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All the girls that I had physical.
I'm about to say, what did they do, and what do I not need to do? Because I don't want to do what they did.
I said that's so weird.
Whatever they did, I don't want to do that because I don't want that.
But not the guys. Now the guys that I fought, they just look at me weird when they see me.
Yeah, because they
like,
retarded now.
They beat me up again. They probably beat me up now. They probably
got some underlying health condition you don't know
about. In that era when you still in that era where the boys is not that big yet, and y'all almost like the girls is almost still a little bit bigger than the boys. You know what I mean? And I was a nerd. Like people always used to pick with me, but because they thought I couldn't fight. I guess I just didn't fight. But because I didn't like to fight.
Right. Who likes
like
to
who wants to fight?
People do like
some people wants to bully me.
Yeah,
and especially boys. And I used to. You should have left me alone. Like I asked you to leave me alone. Like I really did.
That's me.
I really did.
I don't like to fight. Look, I got
picked on my mom. Your daughter, my mom said, well, what did they do to her? Because
somebody had to do something.
Because don't fucking touch me.
Somebody had to
and
do
we're
something.
fine. That's all. I'm a very
just
I love people. I hate you. I don't like to fight. I'm not one of them people that's gonna be like, oh, I don't like it. Fighting. I don't like it. I don't like that. I love people. I'm a love person. So that's why.
But once I'm in fight mode,
then
once I'm in fight
mode,
but when
we get there, we've gone. It's gonna
round
let's
one.
Let's just say, fight. I've never got beat up. Never had a scratch.
I got beat up.
Black eye. The only scratch I ever got in a fight.
I got beat up defending my cousin Keisha because she was getting bullied by this girl named Ambrosia. That's her name.
Only
so
when
you know she was bigger.
But
than
not.
Her name was Ambrosia.
I can't remember what happened actually. But all I know is
it worked in my favor because the bully respected me. Like, damn, little bitch, you wasn't scared of me.
After the fight,
me and Ambrosia was the best of friends. Now I got bodyguard. Now I got a bodyguard. Now y'all can't fuck with me because me and Ambrosia's cool.
That's how I was with me. Some of the bullies that did me, they was like, "Oh, this my girlfriend now." Yeah, like stop playing with me. Like,
with
don't
me.
make
I'm
me
gonna fight you every time.
I don't like to fight nobody
until I get at least one win.
I don't like that. That's not nice. We're not supposed to fight each other. You know, you shouldn't make people push people to a point where if someone asks you to leave them alone, you
leave
should
them alone.
Leave them alone. Like really, like that's not even no joke.
Yo, you know what?
You should leave them alone. You really should leave them alone because you don't know people. You judge people because you look at them and you think that this person is like a victim.
You know who I used to wish that I
like,
was when I was a little ass kid? Like I used to feel so enraged inside, like when people would do stuff to me. Firestarter. Remember that movie?
Yes.
I wanted her superpower
that
so
was
bad.
Absolutely me.
I wanted to set
I feel like I had on fire. It just ain't no fire.
People gonna stop mess with. Ooh.
Listen, you get so mad. Fly. And rage is let me tell you, if you've ever rage is a different. Rage is different from being angry.
Oh yeah, rage is you can't stop. Rage is you don't even see nothing.
have you? I'm gonna tell you. I experienced some rage that was the weirdest thing to me. I was so mad at this girl. I felt like, I swear to God, I would never forget that because I never was that angry again in my life. It felt like blood was running down my gums and down my throat. I was so mad at her. I jumped over the dining room table, over it, and she was, everybody was looking at me like, how the fuck you get over that table? And I was looking at me like that too. Because how the fuck did I get over that fucking table? Angry. Leave people alone. Somebody asked you to leave them alone because some people might got supernatural powers and they don't know they got. They don't even know they got. And they done got so angry. Now you're on the other side of some shit that they
now my fire breathing technique is working and I'm a fucking dragon breathe on you.
Because I don't like all that fight and I'm
burn you out.
I don't like that. I'm for world. I love people. Even though I get mad at people, I get mad at people because people don't love people. That's why I really get mad at people. Because people don't respect each other.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Blackout.
Blackout.
Total blackout. Shout out to Chick with the Juice every Thursday right here at Glockaware from 4 to 6.
Yeah, so leave people alone because people don't be wanting to fight and all that. They want to be living their life and minding their business. Don't push people to the point of no return.
Yeah.
Don't push people to the point of no return. Because that's bad on both ends because if they do something to you that they can't take back, and then now they didn't really want to do that. Now they gotta feel bad because I know if I do something to somebody like that, I am going to probably feel bad later. I'm going to be simple, feel bad. I might not be mad that I did it because you brought that on yourself, but I'm still gonna feel bad that action had to be taken. Yeah. So just leave people. Leave people alone. Just leave people alone, people. Leave people alone.
God damn it.
So anyway, we was on manifestation.
Because that was the word of last week. That was the word of last week. That was the word of the day last week, manifestation. Yes. And some manifesting has happened.
Yeah, some manifesting has happened.
In our world. And I want you to go first.
So you guys, I don't know if you don't know, but I've been looking for a place for like a long time. And it's so crazy. We're going to get on the topic of how hard it is to find a place, even with a job. Mm-hmm. But I finally found a house. Yes. Woo! So I am so excited to love my sister, love her to death. You know, I've been a guest in her home. My daughter been a guest in her home. But whoa, Ira said, nope, feel no type of way. That's that Gemini. Y'all serial killers. So I'm just like, excited to be getting that part of my life over so I can get back to being
closing one chapter, starting a new.
Get back to being myself into my space. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for you.
Yes. And I'm not that far from my sis.
Nope.
So I can get my yoga in.
I can borrow sugar.
You can borrow sugar. See, she want to borrow sugar and I'm not supposed to eat none. This is the shit I'm talking about.
You gonna have sugar. You got grandkids. The hell, them kids need Kool-Aid. That's cheap. Get a baby's Kool-Aid.
Listen, chick, let me tell you something.
Kids can't drink 100% juice all the time.
So I've been looking for a place, right? So I went to a couple of those places where they say they're, moderate income, low. They supposed to be low, not really low income, but for working people, right? You get in there, fill the application out. They say, "Oh, you're over. You make too much money." Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay. They like, you do a lot of overtime. All right, so if you don't do overtime, then you don't make that much money. Then you don't. I'm trying to understand. If you don't do the overtime, then you don't qualify at all.
No, not at all.
So where is the
ew. The aftertaste of Splendor.
I can't eat none of that stuff. All of that stuff tastes terrible to me.
That Splendor is the worst.
I can't eat.
I tried it. I just go on and give me the sugar.
Yeah, just go until on. And the doctor said, "Well, the way all the stuff that's in that stuff, you might as well eat sugar." So with that, they all terrible. Eat none of this shit. So they put you through all this stuff. So then they want to keep running your credit. Everybody want to run your credit.
Right. Which is fucking up your credit score.
Everybody, how do you want people,
it.
If somebody already doesn't have a great credit score, not that bad, the worst, but not that great, the best. Mm-hmm. And then you think because their credit score is this number, that you're not going to give it to them. So now this person is still looking for whatever it is. Yes, for whatever it is.
I like raw sugar.
That they've been trying to get. apartment, car, whatever. Everybody wants to run your credit. So now in the process, your credit dipping because everybody's running it. Everybody. It's such a fucking
and you
bullshit.
could literally be a dollar over the income brackets that they've set per person per household, and it's discouraging, it's insulting, it's very clear of how things are being designed to push us out of our own communities.
Yes, chick.
Yeah, they're pushing us
here.
out of our own communities,
and it's been going
sad.
on for so long.
It's
like,
sad. It's really bad now.
Really, like on some real shit, we really have to do something about this. What I mean, because I love Philadelphia.
I feel like the way to get around that is for us, like what your family is doing, having investment clubs and starting to buy our neighborhoods.
We gotta buy our neighborhoods.
We have to buy our neighborhoods back. We can't allow these New York investors, these out of town investors, to come into our city and make Philly like New York. They're trying to turn our city into something that looks like New York. Our prices are like, just like New York is ridiculous to live. And even the price that it costs to live here now is like, what? You charging that to live where?
New York rent was like our rent now, because I remember going to New York and staying at a person's apartment, and her apartment was like the size of this studio part right here
for $1,400.
Just maybe just a little bit more. She was paying like $1,300 a month, and this was like 90, 91, for something like that.
On the 13th
floor.
I'm like,
you pay how much for this?
On the 13th floor of a high-rise building.
And it wasn't the 13th floor, because this was on the East End where the people had some money. But it was still the fact that they paid $1,300 for that little space, like literally. And it was a kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, like, Yup, they want us in the county.
But the county don't want us out there.
Nobody don't want us nowhere.
Like, really, they don't want us here.
They want us in the river.
They don't want us here at all. So,
and the crazy part about it is we're so deep. Is what it gets so deep where most people don't even think about it. But you know me, Nelly, I'm always in my bag when it comes to the issues that our people face in this country. And our identity of who we really are.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And this just plays right into that. They know this is our land. They don't have a place for us to go. They can't send us nowhere.
Right.
So their next thing is to somehow get us all back together some kind of way so they can do some crazy shit. I'm just trying to tell y'all.
I mean, it's very evident when you go around here and see that they throwing up whole neighborhoods. Like in the middle of the block, it's just like a whole new neighborhood just built right in the middle of the block.
Right, they should have left us, right, chick? But no, they ain't gonna leave us because they want our shit. So it's up to us. This is our land. And even if we was from somewhere else, our people ain't never been no fucking where else. We don't know shit about nowhere. We can claim heritage, but we don't know nothing about nowhere but here. We created everything here. Hip hop, all the fashion cultures. Our ancestors built Washington, D.C. Our ancestors built Philadelphia. Our ancestors built New York City. They didn't build none of that.
Chick with the juice said, buy us out, put us in one place, and then kill us.
Yes. And I'm going to tell you something. I told y'all before on this show, go look up House Rule HR 46. I'm telling y'all. This bill was written when George Bush Sr. was the president. This bill was written, okay? And in this bill, it literally stated, and no lie, that if something was to go down, some real major shit, they're going to kill the poor people. They said it. It's in black and white. It can't be denied. This is not no allegedly. It's a bill that H.W. Bush was the president when it was written.
Right.
And it said all this stuff about the infrastructure and how the United States didn't own a bunch of the land anymore and all this stuff. And I'm watching it because I'm watching the the senator or I can't remember if it was a senator or a congressman. Forgive me for that.
Mm-hmm.
But this gentleman was reading it. He was reading it, and every other word was classified. Classified. And then when they got down to the part where they talked about in the urban communities what they was going to do to us, this man was like, his face turned red. He was like, Jesus Christ. This is an old white man reading it, the politician. That is his exact words. Before he read it first and then said, Jesus Christ. And then read what it said. So if y'all think this is a game, because we and I know people be like, oh, y'all talking about Puffy, y'all talking about this. That's because we talking about Puffy don't mean that other people don't know other shit that's going on.
Right.
You be privy to know everything that's going on around you. And not just be in a box. Especially when you really not checking shit out. You just mad because somebody's saying something.
Right.
You be privy to look into what's going on. And it's both sides when it comes to politics. Because at the end of the day, they sit down together. Absolutely. They fight in front of our face. So are you going to infiltrate? Or what are we going to do?
Mm-hmm. Right.
What are we going to do?
Well,
because at the end of the day, if we don't help ourselves, because it ain't about black and white. Because everybody want to say it's about black and white. And it's not. It's class.
Right.
It's about class.
And at the end
that's just a we all have our issues with whoever we have our issues with. Mm-hmm. We say what we want to say about this, that, and the third. Because you know me, I'm a vocal person. I speak on everything. Right. I don't hate nobody. I just hate the way shit get played out. And I don't mind speaking on it. It ain't nothing against whoever. When I say,
because it is crazy how our country works. Like, we are here. Like, we're here. All right, for example, and this is why I can attest and agree to some of this. Like, well, I always agree with you, even if we can agree to disagree on some things. You know what I'm saying? But how I watch how foreigners, how people who are just displaced through whatever natural disasters are shipped into our cities, scattered around in different sites, and given all of the resources that the people who are already right here need. Like, if these resources are so readily accessible to give to people during natural disasters, during times of refuge, or whatever else, why aren't these resources given to the people who are clearly homeless right here? Clearly homeless right here. Why, like a person like myself,
veterans,
who had a woman, crazy, black woman owned business, minority owned business, contracting company, going after these contracts because this is what they said, you could do. And I'm watching all of these foreign people come into these same groups, these same meetings, these same workshops, and be handed these contracts while I'm being denied. And I'm right here. I have seen how they're able to just come here and open up shop, open up stores that we have to jump through hoops to try to get to start a business. Like, it's just clearly lopsided, and it's evident that the African American person naturally born here, or I feel like shit, I'm not even gonna make it just about black, because like you said, it ain't just black and white, because there are poor white people.
It's a slap in the face.
There are
all the people in this country,
people, period,
who work
so
hard
why are
every
we
day
not getting these resources first?
We don't get what we need, and then they pit us against each other.
We get the bare minimum in food stamps. And soon as you make $1 over, when you really still need those food stamps, you're no longer going to get them. And food is
and
high.
Then they giving these people $10,000 worth of food stamps.
And they own their own business, and they're making money.
Their money
and
to
paying
buy
themselves.
Shit. They in BJ's buying up all the water.
On paper,
and the thing is,
on paper they're making minimum wage, but they own the fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
The crazy part is, like I said, it ain't even about not liking these people. It's just like this. If I came over to your house and you already been in there or to your land, because first of all, us as Black Americans, we can't even go to nobody's country and do no shit like that and take over. I ain't saying open the business. I'm saying like completely take over where you're benefiting, like they say the Indian Americans. They got the highest income. They got the highest.
Shout out to Ira. She gonna say a quote from Glorilla.
Right, I said at the end of the day, the day gonna end. That's right. But at the end of the day, shit need to be said.
Yeah.
And I'm the bitch that'll say it because I like some shit ain't gonna get overlooked when it comes to my people with me. Because see, the problem is we don't want to say shit. Everything ain't, if the shit ain't hunky dory, the shit ain't hunky dory.
Right.
Exactly, Ira. But we're gonna have to figure out it's gonna have to be a different strategy. There ain't gonna be no marching, walking down the street and all that. It's not gonna be that. You're gonna have to get down with the program and understand the way the game is being played around here.
Gotta play chess and not checkers.
And not be so afraid of stepping into something that that's different.
Or challenges.
Or, that challenges are what we've been taught, what we learned.
That may be ongoing. Like, people
Because
be thinking a fight is a temporary fight. That fight might be ongoing.
No, we've been fighting forever. All our lives we had to fight.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you can't get in the mix and think that, because I was doing this for 4 years, 5 years, and I ain't getting the results that I want, that I'm going to fall back. No. This is not a fight that you can just get in and get out of.
No,
this is a lifelong fight. That's why a lot of our ancestors, a lot of our people before us, like the MLKs, like the Malcolm X's, like the
Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass, the Black Panthers,
the comedian.
Dick Gregory.
Dick Gregory, thank you. I was just watching a special about him and did not know this about him. And the documentary starts off with him when he was younger. Mind you, I've always known Dick Gregory to be this older man with his beard. I've always known him to look how he looked as an older man. I never saw younger Dick Gregory. Well, honey, his story was amazing to me. Like, he kind of fell into being an activist
right,
because of his own experience with racism. As an athlete in school, exceptional athlete, exceptional student, but because when he was competing, records for African American athletes were not kept. So his record didn't count. And he got mad at the school, walked off, and kind of on his way to wherever, he walked into a march. And it just was on from there. And he used his talent with comedy to, really shed the light on the things that, we are plagued with. And it's crazy because when you look at these old videos, and although we are not being sprayed with water hoses and they're not sicking the dogs on us, their strategy is still the same. Even though our schools don't look segregated, they're very much segregated.
They've always been segregated.
Very much so. So it's like, it's not as in your face, but if you are aware and you know your past, because you got to know where you come from in order to know where you're going and where you're trying to get to. So if you don't know nothing about your past, or you don't respect nothing about the past, or you too ashamed of because there's a lot of Black people, I don't want to watch that movie, I don't want to do because I'm tired of, no.
Because you don't know.
You need to see that. We need to see these images. We need to know these things. I was just talking to somebody the other day.
This the thing though, because when people say that, and I understand that, but it ain't about them giving us handouts. See, that's the thing. Because I don't like that word, like handout. Like they don't deserve and they don't owe us. Because if they owe, and if they don't, they owe us. I'm never going to go with they don't owe us. They fucking owe us. They fucking came here on our ancestors' land. Because I don't know about nobody else, but for me, I know this is where my ancestors came from. They ain't come off no shit. So to me, all that stuff like that be a slap in the face to me when I sit there and I watch them give everybody else away our shit. And then we going with the, no, they don't. It's not a handout. They handed it out to everybody else. They handed it out to the white people with the Homestead Act. You think white people in America got money because they didn't get a handout? Fucking Walmart gets a handout. Government fucking taxes. Everybody gets handouts from the government. It's not, this the thing with me. I don't want them to give us a handout. Give us our shit back. That ain't no handout. Even if we have to structure it in a way, I ain't saying go around and give a bunch of untrained black people with money, just give it to them and let them run amok. But you mean to tell me there ain't no way you can filter in the way our economy is and the way we live, that we can't get something back when y'all have given everything to everyone else? And I don't understand that. Why we gotta be the ones that shouldn't ask for nothing when we was the ones that got our backs kicked in? And everybody else came off boats here and there. They running around looking at us snotty like we don't belong here and it's our shit. So to the end of the day, until my death,
you know what's
always
crazy?
stand on
you know
that.
what's crazy too? Like even now, like living is where I'm at. Cause I almost said where I live.
Just watching them come and do shit in front of your face.
You know what's crazy to me? All I see is a lot of people of African origin, descent, or whatever, on these scooters. Like it's starting to look like a third world country here. All you see is all these people doing food deliveries on these scooters where I live at. Like everybody's African or Indian on my side of town, or white or trans, and a big population of the LGBTQI, as iRise calls them, community. And it's like, it's just crazy to me how
we gotta take it down.
It don't even feel like even feel like America no more. Like what is this? Where do we live?
I didn't say they was gonna give it to us. I know damn well that we ain't gonna give it to us, but what is we gonna do? We just gonna say, oh well, they ain't gonna give it to us. We ain't gonna do shit.
I'm with you. Can't beat them, join them. Like you already know.
It's another way. It's another way to go at them. It's another way to go at them.
So how you get around? How you get around the poverty in your community? You invest in your fucking community.
Exactly.
You buy the rec centers. You buy back these churches. You buy back these dilapidated schools. You buy back these homes, and you build,
get out there when the politicians talking about what they're going to do to your neighborhood.
Don't stop letting us close our supermarkets. Somebody can invest. People can get an investment group together and say, we have community farmers. These community farmers, y'all all need to get together and say, we're going to invest in our own supermarket. We need our own market. All urban places have our poppy stores. And I saw this on Instagram. We need to be mindful to stop spending or wasting our money at these poppy stores. Everything is overpriced in there,
so much
and
money.
They're doing a food stamp scam. I keep hearing that people are using a food stamp card at these poppy stores, and they are wiping your card.
They get them numbers to people in other states, and then people in other states,
and they're wiping your card out. So stop supporting these businesses that, for one, and this is what I do not like about a lot of these businesses and different ethnicities that come into urban communities, predominantly black-owned communities, and you never give back to that community.
Nope,
y'all never give back to that community. Even when them communities have block parties, when they have all types of events, you will never see the Chinese store giving away fucking egg rolls. You'll never see the Africans, well, sometimes the places do participate, but you never see these like places like with the Indian, like giving away shea butters and having a table and they never.
They separate from us too.
They never, and like that to me bugs me, because y'all quick to set up shop in our neighborhoods, but y'all really don't want to be a part of the neighborhood. Y'all really don't want to be a part of the community. How many of these store owners actually know the people who come in there everyday name and say and speak to them by name? Like back in the day when I grew up, the little Asian family that owned the poppy store behind us, they knew my grandma's name. We knew their name. We knew their kids' name. We grew up together pretty much. Like they were immersed in our community. It was times when we could go in there. We knew we didn't have the money. We knew we could go in there and we knew we would never be hungry. Like that's the type of like stores that I don't mind supporting. But if I come in here and I'm 25 cents short and you tell me I can't get this because I'm fucking 25 cents short and I come in this motherfucker every day, 3-4 times a day sometimes. Like, really? Really?
Well, y'all got stale shit on the shelves and $6 for some fucking creamer.
Like, come on.
I don't got time.
I'm like, that to me, I'm just
my
cool.
thing is, like I said, I understand they go through hoops and hurdles, but to me, none of that shit don't fly with me. Because at the end of the day, the city still makes it easy for them to get shit. Ain't like our families ain't trying to open up stores, or I'm a person that's a business owner, been trying to get my shit together for years. Yep. Got an LLC, got a bank account.
Me too.
Do everything they say. And these people, and they come here, and so and they do get a lot of shit from the government. They say it out their own mouths.
They do.
African people too. Mm-hmm. When I was in Washington, D.C., them African guys had them cards.
Dominican shops? How many
and
Dominican
they had them cards with their money on there. So they getting money too. So all of them is getting shit that they shouldn't be getting. Yeah. If you coming over here and you pulling yourself up from the bootstraps,
I respect it.
I respect that.
That's what's up.
Pull yourself up from the bootstraps like they tell us. But they don't be pulling themselves up from no fucking bootstraps.
Not at all.
They be getting fucking.
Well,
some of them do, but But at the end of the day, they're benefiting from because you know why? Somebody in their family done got some help to help them get over there.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
And you know what? They do stick together.
And
like,
they do.
And that's the sad part
but
too.
That thing
a lot of black people will say this out of their mouths, like, I just can't work with my family.
That's crazy.
I just can't work with my family. And other cultures, that's unheard of to them.
Listen,
when they set up businesses with their family in mind, and it's already a given, whether the kids want to do it or not. Like, for instance, the fucking deli down the street. These little Asian kids, I bet you already they know how to sell all the beer, or they know how much all the beer in there costs. The little babies behind the counter already, they know when their businesses don't never change hands per se. They just bring another family member in to take over this store while they take and buy another one and move to another location. They never change hands. When do you ever see a Chinese store become a cheesesteak place? Or a black own anything? Once those Asians own it, they own it. And they the only ones that's going to own it. And ain't nobody else going to come in there and turn it into nothing else. And it's going to stay Asian.
My thing is, the greatest thing the white man ever created was the Willie Lynch syndrome. Because I always hear black people talk about, and I know it ain't an excuse, but at some point, we were the only group of human beings in the world who were pitted against each other based on our color, not just economic status. Our people was pitted against each other for 5-6 years, hundreds of years, and still are. So when we have mental illness that runs deep within our community, we don't see ourselves the same way other people see themselves when it comes to community, because they're raised together in community to be raised together in community. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Our people were separated. And so until we get that together, until we understand that, because of course other people going to get together because that's how they all were tribal and they people was all together. Mm-hmm. So that's all they know. Our people was took away from the tribe. Whether it was an Indian tribe or African tribe, we don't know no shit about no tribe, nothing. We know gang mentality that we learned from Caucasians, because Caucasians is the gangsters first. So everything we learned about how to treat ourselves and the way we act and our mindset, it came directly from Caucasians, because we were not like that. We were people of tribal people. Mm-hmm. But becoming a part of this colonization, we forget that our whole total, everything we think about, our whole mindset was infiltrated. Oh, yeah. We don't know who the hell we are. No, we don't. We don't know how we would do if we were in the tribe, because we were never privy to know any of those things. We only know what we created from what we had.
And even saying that is profound, because if we don't know who we are, even if we're a person with a good head on our shoulders, but just don't know which direction to move or whatever, but when you don't know where you come from, you don't know your history, even in your immediate family or whatever, it is hard to be like, okay, like, how do I, move forward? How do I identify with, like, Italians? Most people, if you're Sicilian or whatever, your grandparents or your great grandparents' story and how they got over here.
Right.
They know,
because they know who their
what
is,
city
everything.
from Sicily their great grandparents are from. They
Yes.
might even go there once or twice a year. You know what I mean? So other cultures have that, whereas we don't. Right?
Exactly.
We don't. And even if we go back and do all this genealogy and all of this ancestry stuff, we still can't identify with whatever we find out. I don't identify with any of my Egyptian family that was discovered in my ancestry stuff. I don't identify with any of my Danish family. I don't identify with any of my St. Lucian family. I don't identify with any of these cultures that supposedly I come from.
Mm-hmm. But you don't identify because you don't know the people that were from that culture.
You know what
so
I
there
mean?
was no
Like,
one there to teach
there's nobody in Philly that can say, oh, great grandma was from Egypt and she moved here to Sharon Hill. No, there's no stories of that. It's just, putting in the data into a computer and this computer kicking it back and me seeing all these names of people that I've never heard of.
And that was it. And I guess I was blessed. I was blessed to be able to have my great grandmother that lived until she's 104, and then I had a whole lot of elderly people in my family that lived long. My grandmother is still alive; she's 93.
Mm-hmm.
So I got
that longevity.
So I
but I mean, like, I'm talking about, like, how
no,
people can go to like, I can. My aunt can take me, as one of my great aunts was able to take me as far back to her grandmother.
Okay.
And her grandmother was like, shit. She was around when Lincoln freed the slaves, supposedly. But
Right.
But she remembers her grandmother telling her story. So I have something, I have stuff like that where actual living people were able to give me some stories about my ancestors in a sense. But just cultural wise, like, if I had to identify with where my family actually comes from, I don't really know. And like, were we shipped from Africa?
Well, I know my family wasn't shipped
here,
from Africa. That's the point. And that's the thing where knowing your family and having those ancestors to tell you and be insistent in when they say. And another reason why I know that my great grandmother, which I never thought that Isabella would lie to me ever. I never thought that, because when she said what she said, she said what she said. No, she never had to lie. They don't. But the reason why too is when I went to go start doing my genealogy research, I went back. Let me tell you something. They say it ain't no papers out there on your people, but it is, because I'm telling you, I went back all the way to like my 8th great grandmother. Nice. It was a whole. I mean, I couldn't believe I found as much, and I feel like now that I found the Cherokee, because I told y'all I found the Black Cherokee rolls. I found them online. So when I say that you are entitled to something, I don't care what nobody say, because let me tell you something. When the Jewish people felt like they was entitled to money from the Holocaust, and this ain't no hit. People deserved it. They was gassed and killed, and they deserved what they deserved. They got it. Why, when it come to us,
listen,
why is it that it seems like we can't say it? Like we should. I don't understand that. That's weird to me. That's weird to me.
They are.
That's just another thing that make me say because we don't deserve it.
Shout out to the Jewish people that really move and shake like
the Japanese got money too.
They
for real.
Has anybody been to Brooklyn lately? Like New York. There's a part of Brooklyn that is all, when I say all Jewish, I mean like it's its own world.
South Philly.
I've
No, I'm
never
dead. I'm
seen
talking about
nothing like this.
no,
It was
for
like I
real.
couldn't do nothing but just look like I was on a safari
And they've
of
been
Jewish
there.
people. Like I'm in this car and all I could do was just watch in amazement how they took blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks of New York City and took and turned it into their own world. Schools, hotels, supermarkets, apartment buildings, banks. They literally, you won't see a Citizens Bank in their neighborhood. They do their own banking. They do their own.
They always been that way.
I mean, I'm talking about. They said we are shutting out the outside. They probably got their own fucking courthouse.
All right, so this is the thing.
It's insane.
This is the thing for me. This is how my mindset works because we had that as black people in America.
Oh yeah, they always
we
burn
did.
us down.
We. But now it's a different time. If we are paying attention to the times.
It's massive now. I'm not saying that it wasn't there, but it's massive.
No. I'm saying as far as not with them. I'm saying but there are many black people that's out there investing and buying fucking acres and acres and building communities. It is being done.
Yeah.
More of us need to get in the mindset. That's the whole thing. We got to stop this. I know we had the Willie Lynch. That's why I speak of it. But at the end of the day, the only way it's going to change is if we change the way we think about it and the way we think about ourselves, and as opposed to when it comes to trusting each other. You understand what I'm saying? I firmly believe that if you want something and you ask the creator for it and you put it out there, the things that you want will manifest itself. You may not know how it's going to come. But if you putting your foot forward to vary our eyes, because and my thing with segregation is, let me just, this is the thing, because I don't want to sound crazy, because I don't mind living around nobody, and I don't absolutely have to always live around all black people, but I ain't gonna lie, I prefer to only live around my people, because when I want to have a big cookout and turn my fucking music up, I don't want my goddamn neighbor coming down there talking about it's too much fucking noise. I don't want to hear that. This is my house. I bought it, and we partying over here.
Right.
You know, for some people, they real quick to move out of where their people is at. I don't mind living in a mixed neighborhood, but I really do prefer to be amongst my own, and that's normal.
Right.
It's not.
It isn't.
This not. But it never was. That's why Martin Luther King said that before he died. He had a vision in his mind, because in his mind, he didn't think that the people that he were dealing with had no empathy. They had no empathy for us. If people have no empathy for you, they don't give a fuck about you. Only, and not all of them, but the masses, the ones that were in control. And even for the ones that felt bad, they were afraid of their people. You know what I'm saying? So, but we are in a different time. And I state that with everything in me when it comes to the demographics in America. Because pay attention. Because it really all got to do with the demographics in America. And I would suggest that everyone go and read the ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. It's the demographics. And they're holding on. They're trying to hold on to it. It's getting too dark. It's getting too dark in America. Pay attention. It ain't all about politics. But we good, though. Just so y'all know. But we got to change our mindset and work together. And like Nelly said, my family investment company, we ain't know what the hell we was doing. This is the age of Aquarius. And what the age of Aquarius means is y'all need to get down with the program and understand what's going around you in this world, your world in front of us, the world outside of us, and the universe in a whole. And in the age of Aquarius means that it is the age of communication. So as you can see, all the things that we have, all this technology, computer, we can do this real quick. Just a few years ago, I can remember being in Passion Homes, and that was just in 1991, wishing I had a phone that I could take with me everywhere. It's
Yeah.
2024. Now I have a phone that I don't even be wanting to take with me everywhere.
Right. Don't even want
Be
it.
careful what you ask for.
Now we got it.
But that fast technology has changed in milliseconds. It is no better time than the present for us to get up under everything that ever held us down.
So I'm gonna segue
let's do it.
into our word of the day.
Stop playing. Resiliency. Ain't nobody in the world more resilient than us.
Mm-hmm. Come on, black people.
We the most resilient people that ever lived.
Mm-hmm.
And that is on paper. They've been trying to kill us forever. We don't die. We multiply.
We multiply.
Okay. So, hey, what we gonna do?
Resilience.
Because I'm always down for the cause. See?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid. I'm not afraid. I feel like in my former life I was married to Malcolm X.
You still gotta get your damn strike together for the PPA people.
Oh, well, we definitely gonna do that.
We
We're gonna do it. We doing it. It's not a strike. It's not a
boycotting.
strike.
What are we doing?
We don't work for it. But it ain't a strike.
Boycotting. What
We are
doing?
protesting. We are going to have a peaceful protest.
Peaceful.
We got some sexy ass cockroaches. Okay, fly boy. Now put me there. I don't know what that means.
No, he said we some sexy ass.
We some sexy ass cockroaches. Woo!
Who? Black people?
Oh no, I've never been. If I'm gonna be a bug, it's gonna be a ladybug, baby. Don't associate with me with those cockroaches. They the lowest of the low. They. I'm bougie. If I'm gonna be a bug, I'm gonna be something cute. A dragonfly.
Yep, something pretty.
A butterfly. Maybe a bumblebee, because I might sting your ass. But I'm definitely not a cockroach.
I definitely wouldn't mind being the queen.
Yeah, I'm definitely like to
Queen
sting
bee.
somebody. I like to be a hornet, a wasp.
That just sound like an old ass
Wasp. Let me wasp your ass. But on some real shit, I love my people. I just really, I know this might seem like a dream, but I guess I had that same dream as Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Marcus Garvey. Like a day of seeing my people not struggle here in a place that they created and built and that belongs to them. It is their own. And not by themselves with other people, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And we gotta get, and I feel like in this age of communication, as I was saying,
cockroaches.
No, I'm not no cock. Yeah. I'm not one of them. No, I ain't black then. Cause I'm definitely not the lowest of the low.
Those are not black people. Those is niggas. There's a difference.
Yeah, niggas. Put that.
Cockroaches, mosquitoes,
and the flies, niggas.
Those is niggas.
Not black people.
Not black people.
Cause I'm black butterfly.
Black butterfly.
Sail across the water. Yeah, we is the most resilient. Shit, who else went through what we've been through and still lived?
Only the Jews.
They've been studying us. I was watching this genetic science. It's a guy. He's a doctor. He's a black man. His name is Dr. Walter. I'm gonna find his thing and talk about him on our show. And he was talking about how the genetics and different, and he's a doctor he studies all this stuff that most doctors don't study. And of course, they've been trying to exterminate us for years. And those are their own words, not mine. We are the most resilient. They exterminated the whole people of Tanzania. Every person on the island of Tanzania, they killed all of them. Every last one of them. They no longer exist.
Oh, so I want to get off of this a little bit, but because I want to get into some shows I've been watching on Netflix, all these subscriptions that we got going on in these households, Netflix and YouTube TV. I've been watching.
And it's a lot of stuff. Go on Hulu and watch Leave the World Behind.
Oh, Leave the World Behind. I could not remember this
movie. Go watch it. It's called Leave the World Behind. Michelle Obama and Barack Obama are the executive producers of this movie. Go watch it. Y'all know that everything that they show in movies is just telling you something that's going to come. And the idea that President Obama and his wife were the ones that were executive producers behind this movie definitely tells me that there is a message to be had in this movie and that everyone should watch it and pay attention because that shit was deep. And the reason why I say it is because it has a deep underlying meaning that I respect. Even though I had my differences with him politically, I respect the message that he was trying to get out in that movie.
How long is
and me as a writer, it's 2 hours, I think.
Okay.
And me as a writer, thank God I went to writing school. See, I'm so glad I went.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's certain techniques they tell you to look for certain things so you can understand exactly why they might have wrote this movie, why they put it out there the way that they did.
Okay.
And watching that movie, it got a whole bunch of different meanings, but it got 2 main meanings that people really need to understand and pay attention to in that movie.
You want to tell the people, or you want them to see it first?
I'll tell you, but I really want you to go watch it. One is going to be a war. I'll just tell you that. But it's not the war that we think that it would be. It's the war that they always said it was going to be.
Okay.
Go watch it. Because the people are blindsided by what happens. Because they think that it's something else. That they are at war. They know they're at war. But they think that that it's an invasion. And you can't, and oh my God, you gotta watch it because it may. And let me tell you something. Everybody laughs at me because I do be purchasing a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I be purchasing all kinds of gadgets, all kinds of survival fucking shit. Think it's a game, cause it ain't. I've never felt like we was closer to something crazy that happened than I do right now. Why? Cause I read shit. See. I read stuff like New World Order, From Superman to Man. Like all these books that I have read, when I read these books, it's one thing to read a book and the shit don't happen. But it's another thing to read a book and all the shit that they said that was going to happen in that book, you watching it. Mm-hmm. And everybody like, oh, you a conspiracy theorist. You, okay.
Just like motherfuckers ain't think COVID could happen.
And I told
how many movies you watch, like Outbreak and all these other movies that's just like what we experienced. Motherfuckers really didn't think that the world was going to
but
like
this
that.
Is what I want y'all to understand about
down.
that stuff. A lot of that stuff that they do is a scare tactic. It's a scare tactic. And that's why y'all really got to
It's a scare tactic, and it can also be...
That's why y'all got to go watch that movie that I told y'all to watch.
You shut your mouth.
About the vaccines and stuff. Go watch that shit. I'm telling you. Go watch that shit. It is doctors, legitimate world doctors on it. They said COVID wasn't even fucking real. Well, but I ain't the one to gossip. No, it was just goddamn cousin. It's not, but it's not like what they're saying it is. It's just like
it made a fucking believer out of me.
Listen, this the thing for me.
You watch somebody fucking die that you just talked to last week, and they did, and they ain't supposed to be. You like, what the fuck?
I lost people too, but what I'm telling you is, it's not like they're saying it is. I'm telling y'all, go fucking.
But the bread though. I'm with you on that now.
I wish I could have got
bring that stemmy back. Bring stemmy.
Bring me a stemmy.
Give me a little stem.
But on some real shit though, we really just do because long as Sister Khadijah around, I don't care if y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all gonna pay attention to fuck if y'all around.
Can't
me.
say you
like it or not. Like it or not. Me and my cousin had it. I remember. That's all right. Somebody got to do it. We and my cousin had the beauty salon, and I was telling her this is long before COVID. We probably was talking this. It's like we had the beauty salon from 17 to like 19, something like that. And I was talking. I was like, the government could just shut everything down if they want to. No, they can't. This is a constitution. They can't just shut. I said, yes, they can. What you gonna do? This is the conversation we was having in the beauty salon. What are y'all gonna do? Oh, we got a constitution. We free. They can't just shut everything down. Let me tell you something. When COVID hit,
that was the scariest.
My cousin called me on the phone. She said, yo, cuz, I can't believe this is happening. I said, y'all don't fucking listen to me because I'm a conspiracy theorist. Y'all think y'all know what y'all talking about. Y'all not watching the same. Y'all not looking at the same shit. I don't like watching a whole bunch of dumb shit. What's going on around here?
When the National Guard
because I need to be on guard. I need to know what's going on around here. I got my family, my grandkids. I'm not in the habit of wanting to be blindsided about some shit that I knew.
All our stores were shut down. All our grocery stores were shut down. They looted the shit out of everything.
For real,
everything. It was it looked like end of the world, a scene from a movie where the world came to an end, or a zombie apocalyptic movie. That's how.
Wait till y'all see that movie. Go
Everything
watch
was
it.
boarded up. Everything was shut down. You couldn't get food from anywhere. It
Craziness.
was a time.
Listen,
that was a very, very, very scary time. And if you live through COVID, you gotta really think like, I need a bunker. I need to make sure I got some shit.
Now they said, now they saying that, you know, COVID is on the rise again. How could it go and come? Because they fucking doing
it
dumb
never
shit.
went anywhere. People was still getting COVID.
They putting that shit. COVID been around.
It never
it was
went
on the Lysol can for years.
Listen, think about it. Think about this. That's why I love Michael Jackson. Rest in peace, MJ. King of Pop. He been wearing masks. China and all them was started wearing masks a while back. Ebola had the same, Ebola was kind of doing the same thing. Then they were calling it swine flu. Out in China. And remember, Michael Jackson, when he was traveling the world, because this supposedly came from somewhere else. It wasn't here. It came from somewhere else. And they were already wearing masks in other parts of the country to prevent from the transmittal of a disease that was airborne, just like COVID.
Yeah.
It was the same shit
but
back
COVID
then when Ebola came out, and it's the same
COVID
shit.
COVID wasn't airborne though. COVID wasn't airborne.
But that's what the purpose of the face mask
it really
was. So
if it was airborne, and
they
the
were
people
trying
that
to say
chose
that the
to not wear the
transmission
mask,
of
they
it.
all would have died. Period.
And I didn't always wear a mask. I did get the vaccination.
I
did get the vaccination, but before I got the vaccination, I didn't always wear a mask.
I only wore it in places if I went in somewhere and they said you had to wear a mask in there. I wore it, but other than that, I ain't wear no mask. Because
I was outside.
First of all, I got asthma.
I wasn't even in
and if
quarantine.
you think I'm about to put something over my face all day, and I already can't breathe.
Shout out to North Philly that was open.
And you
the
ain't
whole
proved
time.
to me that people going, because
like
it ain't airborne mean that as soon as somebody breathed, they were dropping dead. That's what airborne means. So COVID wasn't airborne. And that's the whole thing. And these people is diabolical as fuck. And y'all need to go on y'all TV and watch that damn movie. Like, pay attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Stop wanting to not pay attention. Because y'all get scared over stuff where you might not even have to be scared about it.
All right, so back to my show.
Okay.
We'll go all the way around and start getting back into some other shit. But another show I started watching, well, that was a movie. So this was a show, a series. It's called The Perfect Couple on Netflix. It has Nicole Kidman, Liev Schreiber, and a few other cats, but it is good. It's one of these like suspense type, whodunit, Clue type, you know, who killed this
yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna get into that because I've been watching Reasonable Doubt. You watched that?
I did not.
Ooh,
I gotta get into I like that show. Shout out to my guilty pleasure, Love and Hip Hop. Don't judge me, judge your mom.
She got me watching it.
Don't judge me, judge your mom. I just don't even know where to go with yeah, and that's crazy. I really don't understand this girl who is having this baby by this gay man. He's very gay.
A lot of women got babies by gay men. They just don't know they man is gay.
Let me not be politically incorrect, because according to him, he is not gay. He is bisexual. He always wanted a family.
Wanted a kid.
He always wanted children.
I got this little. I'm happy for him in such a
I
way.
mean, I'm happy for him that he's having.
I feel like he's
going to
be a good dad.
I just don't know how they think that's gonna work. Like,
people
be thinking,
I know gay men that got kids that's raising their kids. That's great fathers.
I'm not saying that.
So
I know that
he just wants to. I feel like,
but this chick wants to be married. She wants to. That's why I'm saying.
I didn't see that episode.
She like
Look, I ain't see.
Yeah, because soon as she told him she was pregnant, she was like, "But I don't want to be a baby mom."
She did say that.
She don't want to be a baby mom. That's why she was debating on getting an abortion.
Because they done had a whole.
They had an episode. She decided she not going to get an abortion. She going to keep it. But
maybe she just gonna give it to him.
So how you gonna make?
Maybe she'll just give it to. Maybe she'll just let the father.
See, this be the stuff that people don't be thinking about. You over here gay as hell. You over here straight wanting this fairy tale knight in shining armor, and this man
We is fucked up.
is
out
gay,
here.
and then you're gonna get mad at him for not wanting to walk you down the aisle when he really want to take Saucy Santana down the aisle.
Oh, I'm grossed out.
And now you stuck with this baby, and now y'all in court, and he's paying child support, and he don't get to see the baby. That's how I see this all playing out. Him now being on all
I
of
don't
these
think
little...
he's gonna get back with Saucy no more because Saucy is treating him very mean.
Saucy is mean.
And
Saucy was
Saucy,
mean when
he
was
is
dating.
saucy. Tone down the sauce.
I love Saucy. Saucy would be my little cousin, my little brother.
I
I'm married.
me and him would be. I wouldn't
Me
be
and
around
Saucy
him 'cause
would
Saucy
Saucy would get on Chef's nerves. Though.
I couldn't be around him either. I wouldn't be able to be around. Now the other one that got the
would be
baby mama,
clicking
I could
and
be
clacking them
around him.
nails.
But Saucy, no, I couldn't.
Saucy would be my little shinker bone,
Nope.
clacking them nails.
Cause that shit is fucking annoys me.
With a whole
It annoys me on TV.
It fucked me up though. I ain't gonna lie. Like being a kid that grew up around all different types of gays, these new boy gays.
With
It
they
trips me out
beards
with
and
these
stuff,
beards.
it's
And then the
weird.
guy that Saucy is dating, he is
Y'all not
nice
like
looking, and he looks
RuPaul
very
or
masculine,
nothing.
and he is
He's nice.
gay. It's crazy. Like gay ain't looking so gay no more.
No, it is.
Dudes is masculine. They got full beards with
They
lashes and eyes and like what is happening?
It's extra gay, man.
It's confusing, is what it is.
I'm confused.
Because you look masculine from the exterior until you take your hands out your pockets and you got these nails, and until you take off your glasses and,
And
you
then
got
my
these
niece and them, they
eyelashes.
young, they from the younger era. My niece be like, they like them men because men be having fetishes. Now you gross me out. You didn't have to tell me that. You didn't have to tell me that men like men that have fucking beards. I don't want to hear no shit like that. You got to stop. KD is 54. Let me stay in my. I don't care. Some shit I want to stay back in
It
the
is
past when it comes
amazing to me.
Sorry, I just do some shit I don't want to know.
It's like the
I don't want to know.
the transformation of gay
Mm-mm.
throughout the years just never ceases to amaze me. Even down to the they, them, the pronouns, the he. Like I don't have. Why I gotta go by he? I identify
What is
as
that?
he, she.
Cause I love
She,
you. Who is
she,
you?
her,
You.
they,
Why is this
them.
not you?
Like
And me.
why just
It's
my
just
me?
you,
It's
me.
you,
That's
me.
it. That's
I
it.
identify as me.
You, me. I identify
I'm
me.
me.
You identify. I identify you as you. You identify you as you. Me.
Like I'm even seeing that on people's bios now. Like even the
They put
females
it's
are like,
everywhere. At the doc,
I
at the
identify
hospital,
as she,
or
her.
at the hospital on a name tag, it got their name and they, them, there, and there.
It's draining me.
I'm
And I love
over
my
it.
Rainbow Coalition.
I
I
love 'em
really
to
do.
death.
Don't get it twisted.
I love my people. Don't
'Cause
get
I
it.
be
But
proud
trust
of
me, I got
shit.
a whole bunch of people in the Rainbow that's tired of this shit too. There's
Yeah.
a lot of
My old school gays are
yes,
over
their
it.
old school gays is over it. So they not all with y'all with
My
all
old school
that
gays is
for
over.
real. So let's just keep it a bean.
You know what I also get a kick out of?
They tired of y'all too.
I get a kick out of these studs. And it's this girl on Instagram, and she be like going up to random studs, and she be like, "What's going on, folks? What's your stud name?" And they always say some crazy shit
And then
like,
they real name Dominique.
like pussy eating sushi roll from down the bottom. Like what? Pussy eating sushi roll from down the bottom? Yeah, but what's your real
Ew,
name?
that's gross.
What's your real name?
Dominique.
Felicia.
Bye,
What?
Felicia.
Hey, folk, what's your stud name? Lick a bitch in the ass and shoot her in the eye 3 times down, folk. Huh? What's your real name? Tracy. Yo, what's up, folk? What's your stud name?
Disorder.
And they be like, Butch. Butch? Butch, yeah. All right, well, what's your real name? Beatrice. Huh?
Butch, I rather you call Butch. Sorry. I just call you.
And
Butch.
they always get
That's
soft
my
when they
auntie
say
name.
their real name. It's the funniest
Yeah, I
shit.
like the one
When
with the girl,
they say
her name
they
was
stud
her name
name.
was D Ma something. She was like, "What's your real name?" Brittany.
Brittany. And then they turn into a whole girl.
Brittany.
Ah, get
They
your
even
boy
say
ass
their real
out
name
here.
so Dominique. D-Man. Dominique.
I didn't
Make
even
up
know
your
that
mind.
was a thing. I didn't even know that that's a thing. Like
What?
studs have to have a stud name.
Oh, I
just
didn't know that was a thing.
every butch old school gay that I knew,
Kept
you,
their regular
if your name was, if your mama named you Kim, you go by Kim.
But maybe at home, maybe out in the world, they want to be D-Dog or whoever it is. And then when they home with their mom, they want to be Danielle, so they like to keep it
They be like, what's your
separated.
son's name? No titty strapped up, dick strap. What? What's your real name, Destiny? Huh?
Yo, why that reminds me. Did you see the clip of the girl in the deli with the strap on in her pants?
What? No.
Yo, so she is in this deli. She's a stud. She got the strap on in her pants. It's sticking out to all the guys in the deli. Like, what the fuck, yo? What you got a strap on? I was done. I couldn't.
You just
Oh my
hype. You want
God.
everybody to see your penis that you don't really
have seen
have.
it sticking out of her pants like that. I was wrong. I said she really got this strap on in her pants. That is a mental disorder right there.
And I don't understand that either. I don't
You
understand
don't want no
that.
dick what you want
I
to
used
dick.
to ask my mom. Shout out to my mom,
That
who
does
is a
confuse
gay.
me.
I would ask my mom, like, I never understood
So
women
y'all just don't want
who
the
would
man to give
date
it to
a
y'all.
stud and then get fucked by a plastic dick. Why not just get a man that has
At least
low
you can hold on
testosterone?
to 'em.
Get you a man with low testosterone that got a voice like Cat Williams, and then there you go. Why do you have to get a girl that looks like a boy to do things to you that a boy would do? If you gonna be a gay, you supposed to scissor, right? You're not supposed to have intercourse. You're supposed to be scissoring.
Nope, because scissor don't penetrate.
But that's all. You chose to be gay. You chose to be with another.
No, they
coochie.
don't. They want
You wanna
dick from
bump-
the lady.
You want to no? That she wasn't born with that. You want to bump vaginas. If you choose to be a gay, you must want to bump vaginas. I asked my mom this. I never understood it because, and I just don't understand why you want a girl that looks like a boy. If you're gonna be a gay, let's be gay together. We two girls that look like girls.
Right. That's
And let's
normal.
scissor.
Right. That sound normal.
What
For
I
that
see
scenario.
is women who have said, fuck man, I don't want a man, but I want a prototype.
Yeah.
Huh? And don't get me wrong, people. I'm telling you, I am proud. Don't get it twisted. But I can still
because my
ask
daughter
because
in
this
the
is an
right too.
inquiring
But I
minds want to
talk
know
about
kind
it-
of thing.
I talk about it with her because, you know, as a parent, a prototype. As a parent, when you go through that too, you're like, I didn't know. Like, how? Like, how didn't I know? Like,
I don't
where
understand
did this
it.
come from? I don't understand it. I love you, but I still don't understand. So I still don't understand.
I don't understand.
But I love
it.
her. But I still don't understand.
I don't
just
understand.
don't.
I understand gay.
I understand
Two
that
girls
people love people,
that like girls,
but I
girls
never
kissing
understand
girls.
how
Get
because
it.
I never had that like affinity. Like I'm not one of those people that even some people really have like even like an affinity. I've never like had an affinity, and I grew. But you have to remember, I grew up in the 70s, and in the 70s, no,
What, gay?
yes, with the way I grew up.
Right.
In my households, I'm going to say certain shit was put down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it. My uncles was FOI. Don't bring no white boy home.
Oh, my grandma didn't play that shit. Shout out to my cousin Kiana who went on a prom with a white boy, and my grandma did not put that shit on her man.
And they didn't even talk about gay because it
Sarah
was
didn't play that shit.
and they didn't even talk about gay because it was just something that we naturally didn't even think about. Like
You
in our
know what's
family.
crazy though?
And that's the whole
back
thing.
when I grew up, I had
Not to
people,
say that, but I don't really know anybody
I
in
had
my
aunts
younger
and
years
uncles that
anyway,
were
in my family
were
was.
gay when I was a child, but because it wasn't something that was talked about, it just wasn't.
Exactly.
Even as I grew up, I never associated them as being gay because that's just the way that I grew up, and it wasn't talked about. My mom was the one who blew the roof off the pot, blew the lid off the pot with her coming out the closet because she was
Renee,
extra
honey.
gay with it.
She was
like,
Renee, okay?
Yes.
Natural.
I am a gay. Hear me? Like my mom
Roar.
was Grace
Jones.
Girl, you took the fucking. I swear to God. You know what I mean?
Grace
So
Jones.
like I'm gonna be extra gay, and y'all just gonna hear me roar like that's how I'm getting down. But we are running out of time, people. We didn't even go back for a break. That's how
We had a good show.
we talked our asses off. I need some water, okay?
I need some
My
coffee,
damn mouth is
some
dry.
water.
Something. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all to everybody that was tuned in on YouTube, on Kick, on everybody on Instagram live right now with me. Shout out to Toucan for providing a platform right here on Glockaware. Make sure y'all download all the apps, all the Twitch, everything. We're on all platforms. This is the Think Outside the Box podcast every Wednesday from 9 to 11. Make sure y'all stay tuned in for the rest of the week for the whole lineup. We got Chronic Conversations, Paulie and the Gang. Then tomorrow, Rampage Mix Show Madness, Loudmouth Podcast, Real Street Talk, and the Glockaware Big Show. And then, it gets fly as hell on Fly Day. All right? And then we got hiphopondeck.com. The Light in me honors and respects the light in each